Good morning, YouTube. I'm Lee Wilson, and this is TGO Wyoming on the move. So I finally started watching The Walking Dead. Now I know the show's been on for we're in the 6th season right now. I know it's been going on for forever and a day. And I tried to get into it back when it first hit Netflix, right after season 1 was done. And I couldn't do it. It didn't hold interest to me. And I honestly think that it was because I was so over the whole zombie thing back then. I mean, we're talking, 2011, 2012, somewhere right in there, 2010. Because I had been working at Sportsman's, and we had the zombie craze. And, it's all well and good when it's fantasy and it's fiction. But when people start taking it seriously and really, truly believing in the zombie apocalypse, that's where I draw a line. And it wore me out. And then everything coming into the store was zombie this and zombie that and zombie targets and zombie ammo. No offense, Hornady. I mean, I know it's just tap, but with a green tip. But I was over it. I just couldn't even deal with it. My wife has said for years that The Walking Dead is not a TV show about zombies. It's a TV show about people. And I believed her, and I understand that. Now that I'm almost done with season 1, I can fully appreciate it, that it really is a show about people. And the zombies are just incidental. They're literally just a catalyst for the rest of the storyline, which is kind of cool, actually. So I'm actually able to step back and enjoy the show. And so far, it's very, very good. We'll see what happens through seasons 2 through 6. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I kind of watch it in my off time whenever I have a chance. But so far, I'm enjoying it. And I'm going to see where it goes. Whoop. Oh, Jesus, people, learn to drive. Learn to drive. Don't know what was going on there, but it wasn't good. Oh, minivans. So, now the interesting thing about the zombie obsession, right? This nation has a real obsession with zombies. And I think there is a legitimate reason for it, right? So, by and large, and this really probably doesn't apply to my viewership base, but by and large, the nation is very uneducated, right? We, as a nation, have built up a school system that really does not promote critical thinking skills, the ability to look at something, analyze it, and make a logical decision based on the data that has been presented to you. So, well, the nation is very uneducated. People aren't stupid, Everybody knows that there's something going on in the world, that the world is a little bit in turmoil, that there are things going on that we don't understand or that we don't know about, and so it creates a blanket of fear. Now, granted, mainstream media really pushes the fear agenda. Politicians push the fear agenda. The whole nation is built off of and based on fear right now, at least as far as programming goes. So if you push all the fear-mongering onto a population with very poor critical thinking skills, you're going to scare people, right? And while they may not understand what is actually going on, they know that there's something that they need to be afraid of, so they need an outlet for it. They need catharsis. So what do? Well, you superimpose all of your fears onto a fictional world, which is the world of zombies. So I really think that people that truly believe in the zombie apocalypse really are just projecting their modernized fears into fiction and fantasy. And that's how they cope with it, because they don't know how to cope with it any other way. So that's kind of a rough idea of my zombie theory. It's always been a rough theory. I've never really fleshed it out. Bad zombie joke. But I think it's a serious plausibility that people are just afraid, and this is their outlet. This is their catharsis. And it's a way for them to relate to it. So, I mean, there's a lot of failings in our society, in our educational system, and in our governmental system that have led to this mass, catharsis, this mass hysteria. And, I believe that the majority of people understand that The Walking Dead, the zombie apocalypse, everything associated with it is fiction. It is fantasy. But when you run into enough people that really, truly, convincingly believe that it is a possibility, that it is going to happen, that's when things get a little bit worrisome to me. Now, I don't see a zombie apocalypse happening. It just really does not seem scientifically plausible to me. But, anything could happen, I suppose. But I would put the risk of global nuclear war or Yellowstone blowing up way, way ahead of a zombie apocalypse. So, we're more likely to see a giant pandemic come through and wipe out 3/4 of the world's population than we are to see a zombie apocalypse. And I highly doubt that pandemic is going to cause zombies. So, enjoy zombies for the fiction and the fun that they are. I'm going to really kick back and enjoy The Walking Dead because it is a good story. It is fun, and it is fiction, and I can enjoy it for what it is without my intense dislike of the whole zombie culture that has popped up in the last 6-7 years. On that note, that's pretty much the end of my ramblings and musings. I'm about to pull into the totally screwed up parking lot at work. We are repaving a huge portion of the parking lot, which is pretty awesome. So, better parking here at the office. But I hope you guys have found this video this morning at least entertaining and or educational. Either one. I'm good with either one, right? I know it's run a little bit long, but that's what happens. Of course, if you liked this video, go ahead and like it, and then share it, and then comment on it. And if you are so inclined, subscribe to the channel for more great videos. So as always, thanks for watching. Stay safe, shoot straight, and I'll catch y'all next time.